What's up, everybody? Damn it. Excuse me. Putting this on for some friends. Look, this is what I've got here. Went down my little honey hole this morning. Picked up, I didn't pick up a whole lot of stuff. I just picked up 4 rings and that grill. Okay, now here's the deal. These rings came off of Chevrolet Rallies. Alright, didn't get the whole rim, didn't want the whole rim. But can you see this? See how ragged that looks? These are genuine Chevrolet Rally rings. Alright, if you went to the Chevrolet place and just bought the rings, set might run you anywhere from $50 to $75. Alright, now what I'm putting them on, I'm not putting them on my truck or the little truck. I'm putting them on this. Okay, now you can see this truck's pretty plain Jane, and those rings ain't gonna make a huge difference, but right there, I mean, it looks like what it was. It was a farm truck. Okay, it's sitting up on a belt. It's sitting up on these little ramp jobs because I need to put a transmission filter in it this morning. Okay, so no big deal. Anyway, long story short, so I bought 4 of them, and all 4 of them looked as rough as the one that I just showed you over there in the back of the truck. Now, just a little bit of time and a little bit of effort, and that's what comes out of it. Now that's the same Chevrolet wheel, white steel wheel, with the original. Those dog dish hubcaps are aluminum. I got some aluminum buffing polish in there. I got to get on them, and they'll come out mirror. But it makes a hell of a difference, you know. And people just throw this stuff away. And there's another one on the back here. That and I got to rebuff, but it was pretty rough looking too. But I mean, it makes a big difference. And just that, just putting these rings on this truck. See, from that to this being stock. I've got $5 in those rings. That's incredible, and it makes a hell of a difference. It's just going to change it. Let me get in here so I can get the grill. Alright, this is an 83 model stock grill. Now I was down there this morning where I get all my parts from, or ain't where I get all my parts from, but hard to find stuff. Thinking about putting an 87, what do you call it? Suburban front end in it. It'll have a light here smaller. Then the turn signal will run with both of those lights come out about right here. Same thing on that side. The grill will be cut across, will be a solid piece that runs across. This is the only problem. If I can find one with a Chevrolet bow tie in it, then it's probably going to be a done deal. But the whole front end for that truck, that part right there, well over, I don't know, if you had to buy it individual, probably run you $250. All right, down there this morning, got a price on the front end for it. $25 to update the front of this truck, carry it from an 83 model to an 87, and just enough to where anybody that sees it is going to say, man, I know that ain't stock, but it's stock, you know. And I think that's pretty much what my buddy wants to go for here. But piece by piece, she's coming together. One other thing I wanted to show you. I don't understand why people do this shit. I just cannot get it. Let's sit it out here where I can get some light on it. That's a chrome steel tube grill for Chevy S10. Okay, this was in a truck down there. It's not bent up. It's not. It's got a little bit of surface rust on the back side, which you can knock that off. And what I'm going to do with it is take it. You can see it won't fit in mine, right? I mean, it's not made to go in there. So what we're going to do is take the black inserts, cut them out, dress them up all the way around. Take this grill, cut the two center bars out, open the hood, pull the grill out, mount that, to where this center recess, or this centerpiece, will recess right in the center. Boom. You got 3 bars top, 3 on the bottom. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't right. 3 on the top, 2 on the bottom, which will be fine. And if I gotta move one, I'll move it. It ain't no big deal. But instant damn billet grill for this thing. Save, I don't know, $100. Grill right there, 10. That was about a $140 grill when it was released. I had one in a '78 Chevrolet that I built one time, and they look real good in them, but they were expensive. I don't know what they are now, but I thought it was kind of odd. Yeah, kind of odd to find it out there. It's just an old school grill. Anybody that's been into hot rodding for a while will appreciate it, that it is a tube grill like that instead of just a billet. And so there it is. And tomorrow, who knows what we're going to find tomorrow? You know, go back down there. They got a couple cars that I want to get some pieces off of, but who knows? Alright, so here's what we got thus far. Got a grill off of the truck out there. See how it ain't pretty to begin with, but it's all uglified now. So there's the grill. Here's what we got for the insert. Okay? Now, there was brackets here on the back. I don't know if you can see or not. I ain't cleaned up the cuts yet. There was a bracket here, here, and here. Now what I did is I cut those oak flush because what this grill was made for an 82 to 90. All right, I think it was 90 that they changed the front ends on them. But anyway, what's going to happen is I'm going to move these bars. All right, so what eventually is going to happen is like this. Now this is just severely sick mocked up. But the Chevrolet grill, the Chevrolet bow tie will actually be on the outside, but that's what the grill is essentially going to look like right there. Now, mind you, all of this will be to the inside. All of these will be on the back side of this, so you won't see it. My Z, that's just a tribute to my buddy. It's a long story, but my best friend, and his car that he and I have put our blood, sweat, and tears in, and this came from his house, so it's just staying true to your roots, I guess. But anyway, you can't really get a good idea because of the black inserts on this grill right now. But let me get this out of the way again. There are 7 bars on it. You can see. Now they're a little bit, I don't know, they're about an inch apart, as you can see. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to take it, all the welds that are in here, is well, on this side there's only welds on one side. Over here, a couple of these have got welds on both sides, here and here. What's going to happen is this. 3 bars up, that center bar, this will be the 4th bar. That bar is going to be completely gone. Where's it go? Right here. This bar is going to be completely gone. Okay? This will allow for the bow tie emblem and everything to protrude past it like it needs to. However, the other 3 on the bottom and the 3 on the top up here, we're going to cut these welds. If they've got them on both sides, we're going to cut these welds. Leave the bottom bars intact. Cut the welds on the other 2. Here, and here, on both sides. Then we're going to take them, we're going to respace them to about a ½ inch apart. Then move them up, take the welder over there, come over here, clamp them into place on both sides, and retack them. Tack them on each side, leave the center bar out. Then the same thing on the bottom. Cut these welds out, move these bars down, space them a ½ inch apart, retack them on all 4 corners here. And then that thing should, after this is trimmed out, all of this black has to be trimmed out and taken out of here completely. That thing should mount right up behind it and give this thing a pretty wicked look. So I'll keep you posted, and hopefully by the end of the afternoon you'll see something on this old 91 that you ain't never seen before, because they make a grill similar to this. It's a billet aluminum. I like aluminum, but aluminum will oxidize. Chrome doesn't oxidize. Chrome, you have to worry about a little bit of rust, and just keeping it polished. But you know, it's no big deal. So we're going to do something a little different. It's going to look pretty wild when it's done, and hopefully by the end of the afternoon it'll be back in old Grunt over there, and it'll be something around here that sets it apart from every other S10 that's running around with small blocks and whatnot. So which I ain't worried about that right now, but because my block is over there. But anywho, we're gonna have us just something different. It's gonna look great whenever it's put together, I'll tell you that.